People think I'm crazy for having this on my hand. You know, people will say, "Aye, this one is crazy. Why in a spoony? Why in a forok? Why in a sandal?" You know.
Oh my word! The food was delicious.
There's no place that makes me happy like being in the kitchen. So I feel like me imprinting this in my skin was actually me showcasing, which, you know what, I love this and I am gonna die doing this. Musiyabonga Ngwenya, chef and co-founder of Eateries Eatery. We offer various kinds of street foods, but we infuse our street foods with international dishes. So we go from Mexico to Italy. We infuse them with classic dishes. We try to come up with an infusion. So it's basically street food, but done in a modern way. I'm dicing my cucumbers for salsa, which they call it ushatini. So it's actually salsa. I'm gonna make it Mexican. It's gonna be a bit chili. It's gonna be for garnish, just to balance out my meal. Tomato is a very, very, very wet vegetable, which really makes other vegetables wet. So, for instance, like something like salsa, you need to cut it like in 4 different shapes like this. Then you remove this whole tip, because it makes your salads very wet. You find that you can't even use the salad the next day because it's all watery and very sour, because it's a very sour thing. So we're gonna like make like juliennes, tail around, and then make brunos. Juliennes are longer cuts, brunos are like dices. That's how we say it in the chefing world. So our menu entails of those types of food that people wish they can have in one plate. So we have like combo meals, like maybe like a wrap with a combo of wings, chips, salsa, and a sauce. Okay, the sauce I use, I call it a campek sauce. It's a woza. But Team Nandi, they love it. So I also have like a cheddar melt steak. It's a steak I usually use a T-bone or a chuck, because those are very soft and tender pieces with like a barbecue sauce or chili sauce, depending on what someone wants. So I'm seasoning my steak with a braai spice. I prefer using braai because it has blends of different spices than using barbecue or chicken alone. So I go for braai because like different spices mixed, they infuse together to make a nice flavor. I also don't need to buy expensive meat. So T-bone is very nice, everyone loves T-bone. Yeah. And we're gonna put it on our fryer. On a medium heat. Not in a very high heat, on a medium heat. On a medium heat, not on a high heat. Why? Because if it's high, it's gonna brown outside quickly, but inside it's still a bit raw. Most people like I see, they don't like their steak medium rare, medium and all that. They like it very well done. But if I cook it like this, it can be well done, but still a bit tender inside. Using a bit of cheddar, not a lot. Too much cheese is not nice on something. If it's like this, it won't really melt. It's gonna take time to melt while the steak is dying underneath, you know. So you need to find a way to melt it quick, because already the steak is cooked. I feel like it's tender, very cooked, you know, because the heat is like it's medium. So I'm gonna pour water. So the steam is what makes the cheese melt. You see? That was very quick. Quickly melted. So this is my campek sauce, ne? Nice and juicy. So I also have a burger, which they call it a burger that went to a private school. But it looks like a slave queen, but it's fine. So it's a burger meal, obviously, with like lettuce, tomato, cucumber as a burger patty, which is beef, 100% ground beef. I've got some cheddar or mozzarella if you want mozzarella. I've got bacon, I've got an egg, and I've got some guacamole as well. It also goes with like chips, garnished with salsa, and also 2 pieces of wings, whether it's barbecue chili or lemon and herb. You're right.
Number 1.
And I saw a fit.
Cool.
I tell you, I saw a fit.
No.
The reason why I chose what I chose was the love I had for food growing up. I was in a household where there was like good cooks, but I wasn't allowed in the kitchen because I'm a guy. I phumela ngaphandle umfana bodlala nabafana and all that, you know. But my mom could actually see. So I went to stay with my aunt at KZN. She was a pastry chef. So she used to bring those nice desserts and she saw that this boy has love for food. We all but those basic things, upheke rice, ukufry amaqanda, ukwenza gravy and all that, you know. So I had to sit down. Okay, I was a dancer before. Then we went to China. After coming back, I lost interest in dancing. I was like, nah, I need a career. So I had to sit down and figure out what I'm going to do about my life. So ngithanda media. I love media. I love cooking. But I was like, if I was to have a show one day in future, I'm going to have to have a skill first. Let me spend years sharpening the skill. Then later on in life, yeah, I'm going to try venture out into media. So I had to choose, okay, media, I was going to be sponsored to do it. With culinary arts, I had to use whatever I obtained from dancing, ngapatala from my own fees. So yeah, that's really how my cooking started.
Cheki, amalanga fucking knife ashisifuba njengethole. Ungizela ngobuso ngizobreak ispinal cord. On this building shaya green represent ama-robot. Manje ngikhafula ama-bullet, yezwa nama-shots. Abomrapper sebafile yikho bonke basemochar. What's wrong kulo music? Ntwana yami nginewari. Le track chavisa zonke i-Eva nebhari. Uzwa nangeskill, ntwana yami si-legendary.
Nazo?
What does the name fucking knife come from?
Ngiyisuka emaphetini. This is my beef, you know, as I make a beef,
I was a chef for 7 years, a merchant place, Ren merchant place, Senton. So I was cooking for executives. So you'd get people pushing on a daily basis, like, why don't you start something of your own? But that fear of losing your 9 to 5, you know. So past those days, when the COVID hit, lost my job. Went through a depression phase for like a month or two because I had to pay rent, I had to support family and all, you know. So I started cooking from Endlini. So I created an egg follower. I posted it on Twitter. The response was massive. I was really shocked because I wasn't a Twitter person and my Twitter had like 54 followers, you know. So from there it grew. I was like, okay, let me create something else again. I created something else, I posted it, it had the same response. But now the trick was that people were like, dude, like you can't keep posting this food, where can we get this food? I was like, I don't have a restaurant or anything like that. I just cook from my house, you know. They were like, Sharp, cook from your house, package the meals. You can either deliver to us or you can either fetch the meals. So I did that until it grew and grew and grew. Then I approached a few of my friends. Which guys, I have an idea, I have the craft, I have the talent, let's start something. So that's how Yummy Things was formed.
Kumnandias, any first time sizalana, so yeah, kumnandi shemse ode i-wrap, nama wings, namsana nama fries, so yo, it's amazing. I wanna know Lucy to the plate.
Okay, ngi-ode i-wrap and ama wings, nama chips, nama fried. Yeah, ikudla khona kumnandi, kune-taste, especially i-wrap.
Oh my word, the food was delicious. It was well done. I enjoyed the food and I see also my family enjoyed it because we kept on talking about how nice the food is. I think it's a comeback. The food was a comeback. Even the service was out of this world, the hospitality. I'm impressed. I love it.
You know there's a sauce they call the comeback sauce here.
Sorry?
There's a sauce they call the comeback sauce.
Oh, the comeback sauce. Yeah, oh, that's definitely comeback. So the comeback sauce, I rather call it Iwoza.
There's only one thing that drives me in this world. It's my mom. Yeah, like I wanna change her life. I wanna make sure she's comfortable enough, you know. So I feel like I'm getting there and things are better. So it's one thing that makes me happy every day, you know, because she struggles so much as a single parent. So it's something that really, it makes me very emotional, you know. But then yeah, I really want to change her life. That's something you feel every day, you know. No, my mom, I soldier on. They can say mama's baby or whatnot, but that woman struggled for me as a single parent. So what makes Yummy Things different is the fact that what you see on pictures is what you're gonna see in person. You know, people take food pictures with certain applications. They edit the pictures, they make them look very good. Then they post them. When you have to create a certain meal for someone, it looks different. So my pictures are raw. I use my phone like normal phone. I just take a picture, I post a picture like that. So it looks good to someone, and when they come here, the same picture I posted, they're gonna see that same thing. So I think that's one of the things that really makes my place bloom.